Most every road in eastern New Mexico is closed.
That is what we are avoiding.
Water problems with visibility, whiteout conditions, the winds are blowing extremely high.
People are going along pleasantly, and then they just get stopped cold in the drift, and they're stuck.
Blizzard on the way here as high winds are driving the wind chill factor as low as 10 below. Snowdrift reports, Dave, now 8 to 10 feet high, and we can see that wind whipping behind you. How does it feel to be standing out there?
Mark, it feels like I'm doing a Weather Wizard segment, but it's not any kind of CGI. This is the real stuff here. I envy you doing a Weather Wizard segment on blowing and drifting snow and how it happens. This is it on the ground floor. That I just walked past was I-40. It's not every day you can walk on a major highway, but it's shut down thanks to Mr. Johnston here. How are you? Good afternoon. We talked just about a year ago when it was a similar situation. What's going on with the roadway? Why is it shut down?
Well, we got it shut down because if we opened it up right now, we're worried about if we had an accident down off the Cap Rock, we'd get things backed up. And with the wind blowing like it is, it would drift up, and it would take us maybe a day or so to get people going again, and it would just be a major catastrophe if we would do that.
So the snow would pile up behind the people. The accident is in front of the people. They are trapped in between the accident and the snow, and they'd be stranded there with limited supplies in their cars.
Well, yeah, between here and the state line, you got 60 miles of not a lot of resources, and it'd just be hard for us to mobilize our resources down to the state line. So, in other words, all of our resources are here in the big city of Amarillo, so we just couldn't mobilize enough people, and we'd have people stranded, and it'd just be a big pile up out there.
Now, you had a similar event a couple of years ago. Is this worse or not as bad as that?
Well, with the winds blowing like they are, it didn't take very long for when you get traffic stopped. It didn't take very long at all for this snow to pile up. And once you get traffic stopped, it just stacks up tremendously, and it takes forever to get these trucks going again.
When's the road going to open up?
We, with the DPS and coordinating with New Mexico, we anticipate it to be open tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning. So we'll have this roadway that is open, that is shut down, I-40, all the way to the New Mexico border. That will open up tomorrow morning. Hopefully you can get some flights out of the airport, and people who are stranded here will be able to get to their home. And you'll hear from those people in just about 30 minutes. Back to you guys.
Dave Malkoff, thanks so much for that report. We were hearing stories of people that got trapped in their cars last night and spent the night on the road. Now the same thing could be happening. Again, as you just heard, once that car is stopped, the snow banks up and becomes a snow drift along the cars. Makes it even that much harder to get everyone off the road and moving again. Let's talk about